Once again, welcome to another audio segment version of the original mail edition. The Jake Hollow Guide on How to Persuade Women. Chapter 5. 99% Approach. Believe what you set your heart upon, for it surely shall be yours. Ralph Waldo Emerson. If you are at a party, club, or any other social engagement and you are ready to leave, you must first simply approach the woman you have been too scared to approach the whole evening. Compliment her, give her your phone number, and then leave immediately. Yet let her know you would have loved to stay to get to know her, and learn the story behind something she is wearing. You can choose not to try this until you are absolutely sure things will go exactly the way you want them to. If you don't want to flirt with women until you believe you can do it well, you will never do it, or be a success with women. If you have the same attitude in life, you will never be successful in life, either. You will be trapped doing only what you have done before, over and over again. If you practice, you will succeed. Sure, there will be occasional problems. Nevertheless, if you hang in there, you will attract beautiful women. If you fail to learn something, then you have failed yourself. Instead of being upset, just figure out what you have learned. This way, you can succeed and not blow it the next time, and feel good about yourself. When you first greet a woman and introduce yourself, no matter if she is alone, with someone, or with others, always show her respect by kissing both her cheeks, or by genially taking one of her hands, to kiss the back of it. It is a passionate act to place your lips on her hand, while gazing up into her eyes. Some may feel uncomfortable with this. Hand kissing, however, is the height of chivalry. When you shake her hand, look deep into her eyes and make a mental note of their color. This will put a twinkle in her eyes. It creates a special moment of interaction with her. Physically touching, strong eye contact, along with believing in an aura, can show that your meeting is intertwined. Women can unconsciously sense what you are thinking. Just push some powerful thoughts, always give a sincere compliment. Our sense of personal physical boundaries is different. Some may be flattered or embarrassed, while others feel this is an invasion of their personal space. Just make it clear that this is a part of who you are. This way it will make it easier for them to accept your customs. Here is another piece of good advice. If you see a pleasant-looking woman who is, or who is not engrossed in a conversation with others or with a certain individual, I would highly suggest you walk right up to her, and stand beside her long enough for her to notice you. She will look over at you. You shall respond with, "Excuse me. I hope you do not mind me coming up to you like this, but I do not know a single person here. My name is," use your name. Become informed about her first. Just make sure she is single, since doing this in front of her boyfriend or husband is disrespectful, unless you are doing it from a distance. 99% of the time, the woman is delighted with the approach and how you present yourself. The honest approach always works, because it strikes a familiar chord in almost everyone. In addition, the strength behind this is that it immediately offers power to the woman you are approaching, creating a non-threatening situation. The point, again, is that you have to sound sincere. To sound sincere, you have to be at least partly sincere. Use this only if you truly do not know anyone at an event or party. And never do this more than twice at an event. People will notice, and you will lose your credibility. Scope the place first. There are other approaches to use when meeting a woman whom you are not sure will respond to you. You can use an old standard, such as, "Oh, excuse me, I thought you were someone else." She has heard this line before and most likely will brush you off, so in addition you add, "Well, do not look at me that way. I was warned before I came here that you were unapproachable. Everyone else seemed too afraid to talk to you." Now she will be curious to know more. Alternatively, my favorite is, "I must apologize in advance, and will understand if you must slap me." I pause, look embarrassed, as she looks confused for a moment, and then continue, "However, I have to get this off my chest." I pause again to see how she responds. She will be very curious about what I have to say and insist on it. Only then, I shall tilt my head with a slight smile apologetically and finish with, "I'm sorry." But are those 36C? They always laugh and then invite me to sit with them. Temper your friendliness with common sense. You must remain respectful of the rights of others, especially when personal territory is involved. These have always worked for me. It all has to do with what you say and how you say it. Do you follow? Do not use it as a line, but as a sincere statement. Your intention is not to embarrass or humiliate them, or yourself. I have used many honest lines with women, like telling them nonchalantly, "I'll be leaving now, but once I walk out, I might be in an accident that may take my life." You will then wonder what it would have been like to have slept with me just once. Others have worked with women, even though I truly felt there was no real chance of success. Somehow, I managed to turn them around. The subliminal message, that may take longer than average, is, tonight, as well as every night, you will be dreaming of me, and no matter what, you will not be able to get me off your mind. She may think you sound arrogant, yet do not be surprised if in a few days or weeks she will look for you, and call you a jerk for invading her dreams. Say it with total confidence. If you look people in the eyes, they will not notice what you are wearing. Opportunities do present themselves. Nevertheless, you have to be the one to see them and go for them, or they will slip by you. In life, it is possible to lose money, your home, or your spouse, but memories, adventures, and the emotions associated with accomplishing your dreams and goals can never be taken away from you. Focus on your heart's desire. You must always do the things that make you happy without taking away others' happiness. Be patient, build confidence, and always use the key word, apology. When you feel that you may offend, or have offended or behaved in an inappropriate way, apologizing beforehand gives you the upper hand. It shows that you understand that what you are about to say, or have said or done, may be hurtful, offensive, or even misunderstood. By apologizing, you tell them that you do not intend to hurt, but that you stand accountable to the fact that you may without meaning to do this. Giving flowers lends a personal touch to the situation, because it gives the perception that you selected her. A handwritten message makes the gift more meaningful. Most women find it difficult to find men who are comfortable with themselves and what they do. They prefer men who do not have to prove anything, and who have their own set of achievements. Women dislike men with egos. Your personality has additional dimensions that also require recognition. As a rule, the more aspects of your personality that match your date and relationship, the more satisfied you'll be. Negativity will get you nowhere with women. Rather than bitching that you hate your life or job, accept responsibility and fix the circumstances. Women cannot stand men who complain. It is a turn-off that is really unattractive in a man. How you are with other people says a lot about your integrity. So if you are not a conscientious person, who treats all people the same, then women, who are independent, will lose interest in you. Section 1. Practice. Learn to put my theory into practice, or else there is no point in you knowing, absorbing or having this knowledge. Do you agree? Use every opportunity to talk to women, even if the women are not hot. Flirt, since it's practice. Initiate and maintain conversations with women of all ages and all levels of beauty. It is a start that will later help, as in the Karate Kid, you have the top of your list, and not the second best. Always introduce yourself. As she goes to shake your hand, kiss the back of her hand and say, "It is an honor to make your acquaintance." Even leave her your number. Remember, it is a numbers game. The more numbers you give out, the larger your chances that they will call you. Whatever you do, do not let negative beliefs invade your life. If you do, then your concern will dictate how you act, which, in turn, will dictate how successful or unsuccessful you will be with women. Your concerns and beliefs become excuses that will keep you from pursuing women. Each of you will have different excuses, and believe me, whatever you tell me is an excuse. Until you accept that that is all you are giving, you will not move ahead. When you practice every moment of your waking hours, and learn the basic moves and strategies of your game, your playing will improve and it will not be as hard anymore. flirting and smiling with a hi to women will make a tremendous difference to you and them. Your excuses will keep you from taking action to get the women you desire. While you are being stupid, these women are looking for men who are focused on getting women. A lot of guys complain that their 1 to 3 attempts at meeting beautiful women and getting dates with them did not produce any results. You then give up when you do not get instant gratification. I, on the other hand, will teach you to not be discouraged, but to continue to flirt, and flirt some more. You should not rely on any one woman to be your source of sex. You are relentless in meeting new women. I learned years ago that he who hesitates, masturbates, or pays for call girls on a regular basis. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to meet women. Learn and practice flirting and interacting. I know that you want to start with the really hot ones, but that will probably not be useful in the beginning. The truth is that you will be too scared of them to flirt effectively. I do not want you to misunderstand my concept of the game. When I am telling you to play the game, I am referring to fun, creative expression, freedom, and no negative consequences if you make any mistakes. Do not take it too seriously, be playful, never give up, and hit on as many women as you can. You must stay focused on the long-term goal of having as many women as you can who will call you, or whom you call in an instant and sleep with at night. I constantly follow up on my leads from shopping, clubbing, cafes, and other places I frequent. My philosophy is to boost you up when you are rejected so you do not get discouraged. Understand that 1 in 10 will eventually say, yes. I do not put everything I have into one basket, unless I want a serious relationship and I know deep down inside me 100% that she is the one. Understand that even if the women you have approached are not receptive, the practice is well worth the effort. Roman Brave, Diablo Santana, and others like us agree that flirting with and prospecting women is a large part of our success. When you practice anything long enough, you will master it. Do you agree or not? In addition, by flirting often, you master your speaking skills, until it becomes effortless and second nature. It will generate a high level of vitality and confidence in you, and this is infectious with women. Act as if you are the man. Looking good at all times is an important part of your success with women. Now, I am not saying that you should always wear a suit. However, I do seriously suggest that you look at what you are wearing and see whether or not it is appropriate for meeting women. Just like 97.3% of women take their time to look good, you should do the same. Whatever you do, do not tell your date you are studying your technique from a book. Never thank your date for letting you kiss her, since when you went for the kiss, she saw you as strong and decisive. She is not doing you a favor. Do you follow? Learn to pay attention to her responses. Do not come on too strongly when you first kiss by shoving your tongue down her throat. The first kiss is a gentle peck, not a long French kiss. Nevertheless, remember there is no use if you taste bad or have bad breath. Always have some breath mints on you, but never take one in front of her. Excuse yourself and go to the washroom or another room. Another tip I sometimes use is that if the kiss is going well, I stop myself and look like I am dizzy. I tell her good night, which leaves her confused and wanting more of me. Women are not used to men who can walk away from an opportunity where they would get what they want with little effort. This impresses them. Just let her know she astounded you. Make her feel like an irresistible princess, and that her lips have enchanted you. End of Chapter 5. 99% Approach. Stay tuned for the next